Imagine this. You're walking to your first day on a job and your boss just says, "You are our new marketing assistant." No job description, no instructions, no tools, just vibes. That's exactly what most beginners do when building AI agents, and then they wonder why nothing works. They end up frustrated that their agent is not doing exactly what they want it to do, because they just plug in the AI agent node and hope for magic to happen. So in this video, you are going to learn a few tips on how to create functional AI agents. Let's head over to N8N. Right here, we have a very simple AI agent that we are going to interact with using the on-chat message trigger. This AI agent will help us in creating Google Calendar events and also retrieving any calendar events. So let's just configure a bit the calendar. Firstly, let's configure the start to be populated or to be defined by the model, and also the end to be defined by the model. Also, let's add the summary so that and it should be populated by the AI agent. And lastly, let's also populate the description. Finally, let's finish with get all events. This will also be defined by the model, also this being defined by the model. Maybe let's just open the AI agent and see literally its basic node of an AI agent, no any configurations whatsoever. So let's start querying the AI agent. Let's say create an event about meeting a client tomorrow at 8 a.m. Let's hit enter. Fair and fine. So you can see the AI agent has run successfully, and you can trace using the green lines that it has created an event. And when we head back to our chat, it just says, "I have created an event for you or for your client meeting tomorrow." So let's just ask it and say, "When is my meeting tomorrow?" and hit enter, and let's see. Well, the AI agent just responded, "You currently have no meeting scheduled for tomorrow." Well, this is funny, and like, how did that happen? We just created a meeting tomorrow. That's when you might think that AI agents are illusional. Well, what you can see here is you did not give any kind of scope or context to the AI agent. We just plugged our AI agent node and hoped for magic to happen. And this is what we're getting in return. However, if we can go to my Google Calendar, today is the 20th from my calendar here, and tomorrow should be the 21st. You can gladly see that there is no any other event slotted for 8 a.m., which is somewhere around here. But somehow, when we created the event, agent assured us that it has created the event. So let's just maybe search using the word client in Google Calendar, and let's see client meeting. It has been scheduled for October 28, 2023, around 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, meeting with a client. Well, this is another funny thing, because we are hoping for our AI agent to know what the day is and everything, but it did not act accordingly. So what should we do so that our AI agent should act as we want it to do? Let's head over to N8N, close the chat. The first thing that you can do is give your AI agent scope. Tell it what it is. So let's just let's hit the expressions tab and expand. You are a helpful assistant that creates and gets events from Google Calendar. And maybe just so that our AI agent doesn't run out of scope, let's give it a little bit of information. Say the current time and date is, and let's use the now function. Now we're giving it the current time and date. So we don't want any type of illusions to happen anymore. So we have given it time and scope. So let's head over and create another event in the calendar. So let's say create an event tomorrow on building innate AI agents at 9 o'clock a.m. I'll just hit enter. So let's see how it is going to create our event. So it has responded. I have created an event for building an innate AI agents while the spelling was maintained. All right, so let's head over and see. Well, it seems an event has been created. Let's meeting at building innate AI agents, just like that. This is very nice. We gave it a little bit of scope and it has started doing what we wanted to do. This is very nice. However, let's see how long it is taking. It is taking from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Or let's create another event and let's say create an event about going to the gym at 9:30 in the morning tomorrow. And let's hit enter and let's wait and see. It says the event for going to the gym tomorrow at 9:30 has been created. Well, let's head over and see. You can see that the event has just been created, but somehow there is a slight problem. Yes, it's okay. You can have overlapping events, but in a real world, it's not on. You need to tell your AI agent what to do and what not to do. What are your constraints? What are the best practices? So you can see it's overlapping. What I'm trying to get at here is when the AI agents or when the scope of the agents start to become very complex, you need to give it the logic. You need to tell the AI agent what or what not to allow. So now this is where we come with this common framework. So there is a framework that is mostly used by many AI automations experts that literally defines the scope. So your system prompt is the tool that you use to code your AI agent and give it instructions on what and what not to do. Firstly, the system prompt needs to have an overview. Secondly, you need to define the tools available. Let it know what tools are available and tell it when to call each and every tool. Another thing, you need to define the sequential instructions and rules. List the logic and the rules, mention the constraints, all right? And then the fourth thing, you need to warn it. Limit your agent by warning it, all right? You need to say you cannot do this. Give it a little bit of constraints in there too. And the fifth section of your system prompt needs at least to have an output. Tell it, this is what we're expecting you to have. This is what we're expecting you to build. This is what we are looking forward for you to give us. Or I created a very simple prompt for ChatGPT to develop a system prompt. So I said, create a system prompt for an AI agent that creates and manages Google Calendar events. One main logic is that if events collide, it should ask the user to change the time. Consider 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock as unavailable since it's lunch and no event can be allocated at that hour. So follow this framework, write the whole prompt in markup, make it short. So we're telling ChatGPT to create a prompt like this and make it short, but also we want the logic that when it's lunchtime, no any other event can be allocated. When an event has already been allocated at a slot, no any other event should be allocated there. Let's copy this, let's paste it in ChatGPT and give it some time as it writes the whole system prompt. ChatGPT is finished. Let's copy it. Normally, I read it first and try a few things, but for the sake of the tutorial, I would just copy it and head over to N8N and paste it directly. So let's head over to N8N, take this AI agent and remove the first system prompt and paste the system prompt here. Now, we have given our AI agent a little bit of scope. Let's give it a little bit of time, the current time as an overview. So the current, I think that is over. So if you recall, in our calendar, we have an event at 9 to 10 where we are meeting a client. Let's try creating an event again at the very same hour. So I'll just repost that other message of going to the gym repost a message, and let's see if it's going to allow us. And then there comes a warning. It says that time is unavailable due to an overlapping event. Please suggest another time for your gym. And let's say 11 a.m. works for me. Event scheduled for going to the gym tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Now the event has been scheduled. We can also create another event, and if we can even query it. Here's a framework that you can always use whenever you're trying to create a complex AI agent. You just don't plug the AI agent and hope it works and hope it does the job perfectly and hope for magic to happen. No, what you do is you give it a little bit of an overview, a little bit of warning, a little bit of the tools, give it the tools available and the instructions. So next time, don't just tell your agent to do marketing or manage calendar. Give it a job description, tools, boundaries. If you are building AI agents with N8N, Bubble, Make, or any other tool, Zapier, stop the illusions, build with intentions. Like and subscribe if you want more real-world AI workflows that actually work.